Hopefully y'all can hear me this time for real now. Okay, because you should have heard all that. So I'm a backseat bandit today. Before I get my day started, I've been hearing this song since yesterday. I learned a lot about the Cherokees, um, which I've been learning since this journey. But the next place that I'm going is their homeland. I feel like there'll be some kind of connection there when I get there, especially to my second great grandfather. Um, I was looking up like the statistics of how many people died. So there was 4,000 people that died during the Removal Act, and they went from Georgia to Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, no, North Carolina, Georgia, Pensacola, Tennessee, but a lot of them were in North Carolina. So I'm gonna say this: North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia. The last place they went to was Oklahoma, and John Ross was the principal chief. He was the one that was the political man who went and talked about the Supreme Court. I was in Mill Edge, Georgia, and that's where the Supreme Court took on to do this removal act. The whole time I'm doing this research on this, I'm like, you motherfucker, you son of a bitch. Let me tell you something, the white man has always been poor. They steal. They stole from a lot of us who are natives. Some of y'all can come from different native tribes, but I know mine is Cherokee. The truth is coming out about your roots, about who you are. Let me tell you something. Your faggot ass mammy side of the damn family, they don't know themselves. And they mad because you do. Then you got your daddy side of the family, right? Everybody over there. You I know I was stolen when I was a child. I can tell you that right now because I don't fit in any of the categories. What's illegal? I don't fit in any of the categories of what other family members have done, these so-called family members of mine. I know I don't. Because I never in my life thought about stealing from somebody just because they changed their beliefs from being religious to being spiritual. Are you fucking stupid? Like they created this whole demise for you. They created this whole demise for you just because they wanted money. They let me know right there that you po as fuck. You been po. You was po when you did it. You gonna be po afterwards. What do you mean? Nothing about that's gonna change about you. You gonna be a po ass criminal. I was just watching a documentary about God damn, his last name is Gonzalez. He that old wrinkly face Hispanic dude, but he was the most dangerous. He went to the most dangerous prison, the same prison that Charles Manson went to. They said that he was the alpha in there, to the point that to the point that Charles Manson wanted protection from him. I can't think of what his name is. Oh, his last name is uh it's a Spanish name. It starts with a T. God damn it. When I find that goddamn man picture, I'm trying to think of what movie he played in, because he played in a movie with that one actor. She's very gorgeous. But he got a whole tattoo of her face on him. But anyways, he was a gang member. Back in the day, his dad, I mean, he followed in the footsteps of his drug dealer gangster uncle. So let me say this. You got some people in your family that followed in the footsteps of the rest of the criminals. They had a chance to go out there and adventure and shit, but they was too busy worried about, well, where I can find the dick at, where the niggas at, where the club at. And it's like they weren't doing any research on their history, the reason and why they was fucking there. They ain't there to get fucked and make money and all that shit. Yeah, you can make money, but not fucking and making money. Like the ancestors was watching this shit go down. I want to give a shout out to Matoki, because I would love for y'all to go watch her channel, because y'all are Scorpios and she's much older than me. She's been in the game longer than me. And I'm not saying don't come and watch me, but I'm just saying she does have some good readings, and she just did a 3-part reading talking about natives, but a lot of it was, intuitive. For me, I already know that I come from a Cherokee native. I come from Jamaicans. I come from Cubans. I come from whites. I come from blacks. I come from West Africans, Nigerians. Yeah, I'm more than one thing. These people, they was taking the bait. That 3-part reading that she did was very powerful. And I loved it. When I say I watched it 3 times, yes, I did. Because it also helped me get more information and things that I could talk to chat about to get an understanding of the pathway. Mind you, the colonists that came from off the coast, they wanted, man, these Cherokees, she was talking about in the mountains. And the Cherokees come from the Smoky Mountains, the Great Smoky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains. That's where they come from. And I was wondering why, like, everywhere I was traveling, it was like mountains. And when I was going towards Macon, I took Interstate 16, which is like the old highway. It'll take you straight to Savannah. So I was coming from Savannah and going straight across. And of course, I stopped at a rest stop so I could sleep. And when I got up in the morning, it definitely, like, that, yeah. Macon is known for cherry blossom trees also, so that's Japanese. They're also known for Fort Hawks, which has something to do with the Indigenous Act to remove them off of their land. Like, they removed them from the mountains and told them to go. And it seemed like everywhere they went, I kept hearing the song, I can't stay too long, gotta keep on moving. At one point, I feel like that's what John Ross was saying to his people, like, we gonna go here, we gonna say what we need to say, but we can't stay too long. Now, you know how these people are. Georgia removed them as well. Kentucky removed them as well. But they come from the mountains in Tennessee and North Carolina. That's where the Great Smoky Mountains are. And, like, that just helped me, like, her reading really helped me get an understanding of what the fuck mission I'm on. Because let me tell you something, my great-grandmother, his wife, my granddaddy's wife, was a black slave. So imagine trying to be free from slavery and walking right back into this shit. literally walked right back in to slavery because she was somewhere in the mountains. She was hiding. It was good. It was a village. It was ceremonies. It was things that was going on until the white man said, "Hey, you got to go." The thing about it is that it could have had, they had a lot of arguments over trading what kind of goods, who was going to get this. This is your family that I'm talking about. I'm using this as an example, but we're talking about your family. They are arguing. These people are catching diseases. They are dying. Um, they're lost, for one. For two, it's all about money. They arguing about who gonna get what, who this left for. They trying to keep what's yours, but they can't keep shit that belong to somebody else. They keep thinking that they're gonna take you out and kill you and all that shit. Child, please, you got your great grandmama and your granddaddy and they daughter, which is your grandmother. Like, you ain't getting a motherfucking thing. You on a whole mission. I know me, I'm a whole mission. Cherokees were not hillbillies, so please change that. They weren't hillbillies. They lived up on the hill, but they lived in mountains, not hills. There's a difference between a hill, because you go up hills on the highway. That's a hill. They lived in mountains. The Great Smoky Mountains at that. So I believe Smoky Mountains is the mountains that has like them smoking holes and shit like that. I don't know why I'm visualizing that. Also, it made me think about the movie Holes. But you know how they was in Juvenile digging holes. And you remember the mountains. There was mountains behind them. The Wild Wild West, they was in the mountains. I mean, shit. Of course. But guess what? If I'm already on this path, baby girl, they can't take me off this path because my granddad and my grandmama and God put me on this path. It don't matter how I look. I don't need to be at a house some goddamn well giving you a goddamn reading. If anything, my readings come from this journey that I'm going on. You're very well gifted, Scorpio. You're walking into your mastery, number 33. This year, a lot of us Scorpios are turning 33. These people were taking baits, taking bribes. Yeah, I bet you can do this. I bet you can't do that. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Like they was betting each other. You supposed to be traveling with a lover. Or they could have been saying that you was traveling with your lover. You traveling by your goddamn self. Bitch don't know how to mind their motherfucking business. That's their problem. These people are 36 years old. They could have been doing this since you was 6 years old. I feel like that's all I'm going to pull from there. I feel like those three right there is just good enough. Look, mountains. The truth about who you are. These people act like they knew all about you. They ain't know shit. I must goddamn say, though, that I am like feeling some kind of way because I didn't get to see my daughter go into middle school this year. And I ain't finna chase nobody. You know, you have some readers that be talking about why you ain't fighting back. We are fighting back, but in a different damn way. Some of us ain't, it's not the battle. If we believe in God so much, we know that the battle ain't got nothing to do with it. We won the battle. The war belongs to God. That is a spiritual thing, especially when we talking about our ancestors. That's the spirit realm. That transformation, that's what you're going through, a transformation. Recognizing who the heck you are. Also, Arizona can be significant. Oklahoma, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina. the Smoky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. This transformation, you're going through a transformation and releasing what does not serve you, because the whole time these people out here taking baits and you out here using your gifts, and they wanted to take whatever from you or whatever somebody left you because of the fact that you went from being so we all religious but we fucking each other in the damn family, we all religious but your son sell drugs on the fucking corner and he's deteriorating God's community of people that's outside. You go to church but you ain't making no fundraisers or baking no cookies or getting what you call that, personal hygiene bags for the homeless people on the street. You ain't doing none of that shit, but so supposedly you want to want somebody to be religious, so you want to hide behind God. No, you want to hide behind church. You want to hide behind the building. You want to hide in the building because you ain't hiding behind God, because God outside. God outside in this nature, in these trees, these dogs, these animals. God is outside. When he was creating his world, where was he? Outside. He ain't build no big ass house and no temple and say, yeah, I'm going to do all that in the hives. Hell no, it don't work like that if you ain't going out there to go get it from him. Every person that wanted Jesus, he was outside. The only time you seen him somewhere is when he was getting his feet washed, when we talk about Mary. Intimacy. You loving on yourself while they going through all this chaos. And also they whispering and talking about your gifts and talking about this and talking about that. That's what they talking about. This fortune. They fighting over money, your roots, your stability, how you able to make money. Could have been lying and saying that you was making money being sexual, and that's how you got that fortune. And it's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Ain't no fortune. You must be talking about this spiritual fortune, the good fortune that we have in our life. Yeah, they was attacking you while you was going through a transformation. You're ignoring. The Four of Cups is in reverse. You ain't offering shit to nobody, not even no intimacy, not no sex, not no love, not no nothing. You have a lot of wisdom. You know a lot of different things. You research a lot of different things. You tap into what you need to know, and you're very well guarded, and you're protecting whatever you have built by yourself. I could care less how many people don't watch me on a daily and all this old shit, but I can tell you right now, yeah, this is the truth. I can tell you right now that I'm going to keep on pushing even if the number say 0 up there at the top, because at the end of the day, the message still going to get posted. So you can join in or you don't have to. But I give props when it's due, especially when I know another reader is very well tapped in just like anybody else. Creativity. You transform your creativity. You using your creativity in a different way. Yeah, these people were liars. They lied on your intimacy. They was being deceptive towards you. They was stealing from you. And you 5 of Cups these people and went on about your business, especially with your money. Or you 5 of Cups these people, even though you got 2 cups behind you. It could be 2 people waiting on you or want to be with you, and you don't want that shit. You on a passionate pursuit when it comes down to this Ace of Pentacles, or your roots, your stability, what you're rooted in. These people out here taking bait and bribing people to do shit. Again, they attacking you because you loving on yourself and you being creative. Let me tell you something, they ain't attacking you. They attacking God. They not attacking you. That's why it don't bother you. That's why you keep moving forward. That's why when they see you, you still gone somewhere. You way in damn Never Land. Bitch, I'm back in Sweet Home, Alabama, where the trial of tears went on, where they was forced to leave their home, where they had to leave. It's a deeper meaning besides fucking earthly shit. They playing earthly games and you over here playing spiritual shit. You over here talking to your granddaddy telling you where you need to go. I need you to go meet this man. This who your granddad, my daddy, and his daddy, and everybody else down in the line. Do you understand that it was about 400 elderly, 15,000 adults between the ages of 15 and 64 years old? It was 320 infants and about maybe roughly around 400 and something toddlers. Do you understand that's the amount of people that fucking died just trying to get off of their land? These people didn't have weapons and pistols and shit until a certain time frame. So just imagine how many years it took them to even get to fucking Oklahoma. After going through so many wars, it was the Civil War that went on. Everywhere they went, they was at war. It all had something to do with political things, trade goods. If any motherfucking thing, it was stealing from the Indians. They didn't want to trade shit with their ass. Especially the white man, he wasn't trying to trade shit with their ass. They mad at you because great granddaddy, they was so focused on grandmama and granddaddy that was right there. They forgot about great grandmama and great granddaddy and you know, the two greats. They forgot about them. You about the only person in your family that know all about them. Also, he telling me how they stole me too. I'm learning a whole lot of shit. You stole me. I also seen that car when I was shuffling where they wanted to what the hell? Wanted to embarrass you. How you embarrassing somebody when you the motherfucker, you the pussy ass bitch who did the shit? How you embarrassing somebody? You ain't embarrassing no fucking body. You finna get your ass embarrassed though for sitting up there when they stole you. You don't act nothing like these people. You don't do nothing that these people be doing. Yeah, you might smoke a little bit every now and then. You might have a little drink or some, you know, like some wine. I don't even like liquor. And it ain't gonna goddamn matter what I drink or smoke. I still look like I'm motherfucking 25. And I'm 32. I ain't even made it 33 yet. But I'm about to get there. And for me to get there, I have to finish this first. They said a thief in the night is a description. I don't know what that means. They watching you as you the Four of Cups in reverse. You're not ignoring them. You just don't want to talk to them at all. Like you completely shut that down and left them cups wherever the fuck they was. They watching you and they fucking thieves and they liars and cheats. They watching you and then lying on you. Watching you and saying, "Now she ain't really going them places. She ain't really go there. You ain't really over there. The whole sign over there say Sweet Home Alabama, bitch. Yeah, wherever the fuck I went to is where I'm at." Scorpios don't steal people dreams. We are seers. We're not dreaming. We not dreaming. We see it. There's a big difference between being a dreamer. A Pisces is a dreamer. A Taurus is a dreamer. We don't dream shit. We're not making fantasies up in our head. We see what the fuck you goddamn doing. There's a big difference between seeing and dreaming. You being at this wise age that you is with all kinds of knowledge and the research that you do, because any place that I go to, I ask chat, tell me about this location. Does it have anything to do with the Cherokees? And considering the fact that chat always can relay back what we've already talked about, it will point out the fact that yes, you're in a location that has something to do with it. I was in a different town. I think it was still Middle Edge or whatever, and downtown had a Confederate soldier. You 5 of Cups these people so that you can get your 9 of Cups, and you keeping your 9 of Cups to yourself. Your sun, your moon, and your stars, and they sitting over there in the background fighting and arguing and shit about who gonna get what. This mine? No, they can't get that. That ain't theirs. No, no, no. But I bet you, if you showed your ass, when I mean showed your ass, meaning pulled up on their ass and said, "What's up now?" Oh, they would be looking real motherfucking stupid. Cause let me tell you something. And if I go back to goddamn Kentucky, I'm going downtown first. I ain't going to go talk to nobody. I want to know what the fuck you got going on. And I want these people in jail for adult abuse and child neglect. What, you thought you was gonna keep doing this shit until we got old? Cause that's what the fuck you did to every other matriarch that was in the fucking family. Cause you wanted what the fuck they had and they didn't even realize the reason and why they even had what the fuck they had. They had it because somebody left it to them because they knew how gifted they was. You can't take something that don't belong to you. Just like them trying to sit over here and take my content and shit. I always put myself in here. I don't give a fuck what I look like. I'm finna look like this today, put some flip-flops on and get jiggy with it because I keep hearing that song. I can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. My granddaddy, he's waiting. And yes, there's a monumental place for John Ross. Mind you, John Ross was Scottish and Cherokee. So what the fuck that tell you? They over here fighting about money and shit, and then they fighting each other now because the collaboration didn't damn work and it's upside damn down. I bet the fuck it is. And I don't know if you remember when I was in Pensacola and I seen that storm coming. We was talking about that's the first place that I talked about with the Cherokees. But see, the Cherokees came there to correlate with the Mongoose and another tribe that was there. They didn't come to stay because they had to leave from Pensacola and go to Alabama. And they went over that bridge, and it was called the Trail of Tears. They had to go north. When I say they came from North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee, in that area in the mountains, and came all the way down. They came all the way down and went right back up because they wasn't accepted in Georgia and they wasn't accepted in Florida. You got the Seminoles down there. It's still some, but the Removal Act has something to do with all of the indigenous people. It was for all of them. It wasn't just for just a certain tribe, and it wasn't just for the Cherokees. It was for all of them. But since they were the ones that were most affected by it, and it was about, at the end of it, when they made it to Oklahoma, it was 12,000 of them, and 4,000 died. So you do the math. That tells you how many people there was. But 4,000 people, that's a lot of motherfuckers. From elderly to adults, the adult number was larger than it was for the infants and the toddlers and the elderly. I'm speaking on whatever this resonates with whoever. that is a Cherokee, and also could have been a black slave, and also could have been Scottish, and also could have been Cuban, Jamaican. All these goddamn people, child, were enslaved by the white man. But the main people that was here first was them natives. This shit belonged to them. And they had all kinds of motherfucking land. They destroyed their property. They destroyed their families. They destroyed their shit. They land. The colors for a Cherokee is red, blue, white, and black. Baby, when I say that I be wearing them colors, they ain't even realize that that's the reason why I be wearing them colors. And I wear them mainly when I wrap my hair. You're very well guarded towards these people, and you're on a passionate pursuit, and you moving on. You ain't finna go over there. They want you to come over there and come argue with them about a house. Argue with me about this money. Tell me to give you your shit. And it's just like, bitch, no. Tell that to that judge. Tell that shit to that motherfucking fake ass lawyer you got. Tell that shit to that crooked ass cop that finna lose his fucking job and probably finna do something to your motherfucking ass after he lose his fucking job. What the fuck do you mean? These government people that's gonna lose a fucking job because of a lot of indigenous people is us. The Seven of Pentacles. You're guarded, and they thought that they was trapping you. They ain't trap you. What trap? They thought they was setting you up. They thought they was gonna set you up. Set who up? Your granddaddy like set who up? Who? What? No, no, no. This ain't no setup. They wanted to try to set you up. Stop you from knowing who your people is and all this shit. John Ross was Scottish and motherfucking Cherokee, full-blooded. So you know that they had a Scottish team defending them from a whole nother damn across a body of water, honey. They were enslaved too, Scotland people. They were slaves too when they had to come across here to the USA. Don't think that they came over here because they wanted to be free. Shit, please. Only a pale skin. I really starting to see why the fuck Hitler killed their ass. If that nigga was still alive, he would have came on over here. He would have killed all they motherfucking ass. Them blue eyes and blonde fucking hair bitches. Your gifts are being heightened and people are talking about your gifts. And they also talking about the sacred knowledge that you have. Also, this was approximately about, hey, I'm trying to think of what the number was that she gave me, because I screenshot everything that me and chat when she gave me informational pieces. Slavery was about 100 years ago, 900 BCE. So before Christ. Native Americans were here before Christ even was thought about, the baby Jesus, any of that shit. Like this, they shit. This is old, ancient, sacred territory. You know, the reason why I think that some places aren't being knocked down, like especially on the highway and all the trees and shit, is because there's grave sites off in these woods. Imagine people wandering off, like they get tired, they go to sleep. And then when they wake up, the tribe is gone. So they don't know which way they went. They done got lost. They died of starvation, hunger. So the people that got lost the most was the people that was between 15 and 64 years old. Also, this could be that group of people that is going to pass away because they were not taking the right guidance and they weren't listening to what the chief was saying. The world sees how these people was trying to break your heart and trying to hurt you because of your beliefs, and the whole time you coming out as this wounded warrior. They wanted to wound you, and they did. I mean, they did. What the fuck? I mean, I can't take that back. A celebration is coming. You're going to be celebrating this financial success or some type of success. There's a king of swords that could have celebrated with all these people, or all these people were celebrating bringing you this demise because you was spiritual. The two of swords is in reverse. Bitch, you can see, hear, smell, taste, and all kinds of shit. And you see what the fuck this goddamn nasty old dirty ass fat back bitch ass motherfucking king of swords goddamn was doing. And they all fighting. Cause you walked away from these people. And here comes another old, ancient, sacred. We always talking about Egypt. Now we talking about natives. Then we were just talking about Scotland. Listen to all the goddamn people, man. I know who the fuck I am. I done already researched myself. I don't need nobody to tell me who the fuck I am. That's why you can't do nothing to me. ISIS was about as powerful as a damn Native American, bitch. And they was in Egypt. They was in Africa. So what you mean? You got Africans up against these people and all kinds of shit? Of course you can get a Native American to get up off their land because that's just what they gonna do. They already know. But at the end of the day, all this shit where they done built shit at and all that shit, this shit belong to them. And they fight because you done walked off. You done went off. And they don't know where you at. Where she at? Where she at? What she doing? What she doing? What she doing? Where she going? What she going? These people crazy and done lost their motherfucking mind. They done sold their soul just so that they can become famous. Yeah, well, I gotta sell my soul. She gonna sell her soul too when she become famous. So I gotta sell my soul so I can get this record deal right here. Now you tripping and going fucking crazy. What? There could have been a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Swords that was celebrating this shit. Also, you could be a Queen of Pentacles, this Earth Angel. You're very well balanced. That's why you can see. You all about your money, about your bread, whatever it is. No, you're an Earth Angel, while this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Swords, they can't sleep at night. They can't sleep from what they did because of these traditions and how they wanted to take your inheritance because of the fact of your traditional beliefs. And this Queen of Swords, 1, 2, 3, a spiritual awakening, spiritual alignment. So these cards right here, I ain't even shuffled yet, but it says, "Will a real Slim Shady please stand up?" Somebody was trying to copy you, and you're real. They're fake and phony. They nose was wide open to do this shit. They was wide the fuck open. Yeah, I'll be the copycat. I act like her. Yeah. And everybody else was looking at them like, yeah, you stupid bitch. But go ahead. Go ahead. Like, what the fuck? They lame as fuck. They a whole freak show. All these people are freak shows. This person can't breathe without you. Bitches was out here sucking dick. Just to get on record labels and get songs and all kinds of goddamn shit. They were doing all kinds of goddamn shit, child. Really? I scared you? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were sleeping. Yeah, child. This toxic earth sign, he toxic as hell. Remember we pulled this toxic earth sign the other night and he was talking about your mama. And I kept replaying that back in my head that this man was saying, he was saying your mama was a hater, but that card came out in reverse that your mama is a hater. What it means is that he's like, bitch, I'm toxic, and I'm asking you where the fuck your child is at and where she at, where she going, where, and you being old nasty ass bitch, and you just don't know that I am toxic just as much. You might want to fucking play with me, but I'm toxic, bitch. And I just ain't going for that goddamn shit, whatever the fuck you goddamn saying. This man cussed your mama out because he's like, I also see that card, don't worry about it, bitch. Meaning that I got something for that ass because of the fact that you fucking lied and you're a fucking hater. I bet your ass won't be hating no motherfucking more. That's why that card was in reverse. Your mama's a hater. This toxic earth sign said, I bet your ass won't be hating no goddamn more when I come lay your ass out. See, that's why people they shouldn't have did what they did. See, everybody going up against each other. Everybody want to whoop each other ass. Everybody whooping each other ass. Everybody pulling out pistols. Everybody shooting in the air. I mean, this is what I mean when I say that the native tribe Cherokees moved on, because every time they came somewhere, it was already destruction, disease, and war. And they was like, where, you know, but John still had to do his act, meaning he still had to go do politics. He still had to sign these documents. And I also heard that T.I. song, Big Shit Popping. Big shit popping and little shit stopping. He was trying to stop the little shit, but it caused a bigger problem. He wanted them to be accepted, but they only got accepted when they got into Oklahoma. You talking about 5,000 miles? I mean, that's a lot of ways to go. 5,000 miles, they ain't just travel on feet. You know, they had cargo, horses, and wagons and stuff like that. This earth sign can't breathe without you, but they're toxic. They tried to make you look like a freak show. Your mama and this king of swords. Notification, and it's funny. It says Egypt. I'm missing you. Look, they go where? They like where? Where's she at? Where is she? Somebody probably done walked up at somebody's house. If this man know where your mama stay, he done pulled up at her house. Like, where the fuck she at? Confirmation. Yeah, the joke's on them now. The joke's on your mama now. Your mama was sitting around there, yeah, she a crackhead, yeah, she a hoe, yeah, that he'll never be with her, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and this earth sign like, bitch, ain't nothing, you ain't finna be hating no more. What the fuck funny? All that goddamn lying that you was motherfucking doing and all that old shady ass shit, trying to make somebody be shady, doing shady shit, being Slim Shady. Your mama could have been acting like they was you. Bitches, you crazy? That's what this earth sign could be saying. Bitch, have you lost your mind? The fuck you mean you trying to be like your goddamn daughter? Motherfucker, you old fifth ass woman, you an old woman, and your motherfucking ass want to be like your child. You ain't your child age, bitch. This man is calling this woman a bitch and all kinds of shit. Look, they said nasty ass bitch. Your mama could have been trying to have sex with this person or tried to send him a copycat like they was you. They also, your mama could have said, oh, she out there traveling with her lover. And this earth sign is like, where? Where did you see this at? Where? Because when I look online, I don't see nobody with nobody. Well, where the nigga at? You nasty ass bitch. That's all I keep hearing them say. It only gets better from him. Take your time, because you ain't rushing it. Like I said, your mama could have said that you was open like a 7-Eleven. That's in reverse. You worked 7 to 11, bitch. That's what the fuck I did. I went into work at 11 and got off at 7. That's the 7-Eleven that I was working. But it was 11 to 7. Not no 7-Eleven. I worked at a gas station, but bitch, I wasn't selling my pussy at no motherfucking gas station, you dirty hoe. And also, this earth sign, if he was somebody that was picking you up from work and taking you home and making sure you good and y'all straight and shit like that, this motherfucker's like, first of fucking all, wasn't nobody selling no pussy because I picked up from work. I dropped off at work. I met her going to work. So why the fuck is you lying and saying that your goddamn child some hoe? Yeah, they worked 7 to 11, not no 11 to 7. You ain't no 7-Eleven. You ain't work at no 7-Eleven. Do they even have 7-Elevens anymore? And that's the question for me. You better not bite my toes. Leave my toes. Ain't nobody doing nothing to your toes, your nose. Ain't nobody doing nothing to your nose. You're good. I know you trying to sleep. He goes to sleep every time I do this reading. I got him a little mat down here on the floor. I'm gonna get him a doggy bed so I can put it down on the floor. He'd be more comfortable that way. But I got him like 2 little blankets or whatever down there. You said I'm everywhere in Texas. What do you mean? What, people watching me over there in Texas? Cause I don't live in Texas. I ain't been to Texas. They gotta be watching me because I seen somebody come all the way from South Carolina and I went through Georgia. I went around Atlanta, took Macon, and went around Atlanta and went back up, and now I'm back here in Alabama. I didn't even realize that I came back through Alabama because me, I'd be like, I'm gonna drive until I get low on gas. Wherever I make a destination at, because I was going towards Columbus, Georgia, but they rest stop was closed, so I had to veer off and go back up. Well, I know that's right. I appreciate the love down there in Texas if y'all giving it to me. My next destination is Oklahoma. I'm going to go see John Ross, and any place that I say that I'm going, I've already set in my mind that's where I'm going, and that's where I'm going because I want to see this. I want to see this place that John Ross was at. I feel like there's a connection that I'm gonna feel when I get there, and I'm gonna take my time. I ain't gonna goddamn rush, you know. Like, I'm gonna be right here in Alabama. I'm gonna stay for a little while, but I can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. By the time I'm done and the sun go down, if I made enough money, I'm gonna hit the put gas, fill up my tank, and hit the motherfucking road, Jack. You can't even roll in peace. What I said. What I said. This goddamn man. This toxic earth sign is saying that your mama is a motherfucking hater. Your mama could have been keeping a house from you, keeping you from loving this man, telling this man all kinds of shit. And this man is highly pissed off. He already saying, bitch, I'm toxic. You must not know who the fuck you playing with. Like I will hurt you. About Scorpio, the Matrix is in reverse. You not in the Matrix. You ain't doing shit that everybody else doing in the damn Matrix. You out here traveling and being spiritual, and you get on your YouTube. This person probably watch me on YouTube, watch you on YouTube, whatever platform that you got, child. The person watching you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pay attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicities. Also, this person, he could be following you because he knows where you are now. Somebody wants to express their emotions, or they have a flood of emotions. Food. Pay attention to the things and thoughts that you digest. My right ear is kind of ringing, so the right ear always makes me think about masculine. So there's a man that's saying this. He says, I know where you are. Airplane. You spreading your wings and you flying and you on airplane mode. You ain't hearing nothing. Yeah, look, flying. spreading your wings and you flying, seeing a different point of view, and you're on airplane mode. You ain't hearing all that ruckus that these people. Yeah, you in the car, you being ambitious, and you're being rewarded for whatever you worked hard for. Excuse me. Shopping. So pay attention to the energies around you. That's what I'm saying. This person is around you. They are around you. You probably see them. They around you. They be watching you. They making sure that you good. They seeing what you doing. I don't know if this is an earth sign from the past or a recent earth sign, but they like you was never supposed to be working. That's another reason why this man mad as hell. Cause he probably trying to figure out, bitch, I sent this money for Scorpio. Where the fuck my money at? I sent that money so Scorpio could be good. And her child, shit, your baby daddy and his family could be saying this shit. If this earth sign is your baby daddy, or somebody that you was supposed to have a child with, and this man still saying that you his baby mama, because you know, you didn't have the child, you might have had a miscarriage or something, or you had to get an abortion because of a situation that you was in, anything like that. But this man is saying that you his baby mama, a dead chapter. Yeah, these people was gossiping about you. Yeah, they was talking about your butt. They was talking about how this person was making it clap and all this old shit. And the whole time you're an empress. You're an empress out here. They wanted to stop your grind or stop you from grinding and stop you from moving on. That's what this mama and this Queen of Swords was, King of Swords. They did it all, the overall energy is tradition. They did it because they're traditional. They're religious, supposedly. My damn mama is not religious, bitch. She ain't never motherfucking been to church a day in her motherfucking life. And she damn sure ain't go to church when Granny was going to goddamn church, so you can get the fuck on. These people fighting because everything that they lied about wasn't the truth. It was a lie. Nothing that they said about you, Scorpio, was true. It was all a lie. And that's why this earth sign is pissed off. Because they really believe whatever these people are saying about you. And he's mad as hell. For one, he could be mad as hell about his money. Something that was given to you from him. Hopefully this person ain't passed on, but if he did, his family could be pissed off because you stole our money. So that's another reason. Some family members want to fight your mama. Because of this. Everybody want to fight this nasty ass bitch. They see this person as a nasty ass bitch. Also, they could have had sex with a lover of yours. Maybe they had sex with your child's father. And they saying you a nasty bitch. What, you thought that you was gonna get some money or something and that we was gonna give you your child's money? What, you thought that you was finna have Scorpio's energy? Bitch, you ain't even a Scorpio. My mama is a straight Capricorn, the devil card, bitch. What is you talking about? You are temperance, balance, very well balanced out here. They upset because they don't love themselves, and they didn't want you to love yourself neither. They didn't want you to be confident in yourself and all kinds of stuff. What about temperance? When it comes down to a two of cups situation, there could have been a Sagittarius lying and saying that they was with you and all this shit, and the truth, they burdened because the truth being unraveled that you was not. Motherfuckers still trying to claim me and shit. Just weird hoe. These niggas, weird hoes and weird bitches. The niggas is the bitches. They acting like bitches right now. I ain't taking care of nan hoe. If you can't get out there and get it, and also the truth is being unraveled about this King of Swords. What I said, old fat, nasty, sloppy head ass bitch. Look at this nasty ass bitch. And he probably fucking gay with all these butterflies around his dumb ass, trying to act like, oh, I went through a transformation too. Look, it's me. It's me. A two of cups situation. This person could have been lying and saying that you was in a relationship with them and shit, or in a relationship with them while they was in a relationship with somebody else. This motherfucker don't love them damn self. They don't love themselves. They needed to use you just to have clout. Like, bitch, please. And they sitting over here evil eyeing you from a distance. But do you see the eyes of this cat? They yellow as hell. Meaning that this person is sick and you're healthy. They sick from whatever the hell they was doing to you. Or they ain't getting no sleep. They look like they sleepy. They need to go to bed. The Chariot. I don't know why I thought that was a Judgment card, but the Chariot. You from this Two of Cups situation. So a long time ago. You been from this person. This motherfucker still running their mouth. And then trying to tell people that you was a hoe and all this shit. Yeah, giving out fishy offers. They burdened because they can offer you shit. You ain't taking their offer. You don't want shit from this person, old fat nasty bitch. This fat nasty motherfucker. Him and the bitch, whoever he with, is sick. And you're not. So how the fuck was Scorpio over there with you when you sick and nasty and filthy? Somebody, also this could be an earth sign saying that too. To this motherfucker. Bitch, your ass is sick. You sick over here. You got that shit. And you sitting over here saying that Scorpio was involved with you and you sick. You look like you fucking dying. This person also, they could have lost a lot of weight and they everything on them is all wrinkly and shit. Like they look nasty. I'm literally seeing this man taking a shower and the female that he was with, she had invited some niggas in the house. And he had this towel, mind you, he big, so he can't even wrap the towel around him. He got to hold the towel over him like he a girl. You know how women do with the long way. He holding the towel, and I see them, they laughing at this nigga. Look, the second attacking him. They attacked this man. They snatched that towel off of him, and they said, I see why you mad. And they winded that bitch up and flapped that bitch right in his shit. And then whooped his ass. That's exactly what they did. That's why I keep thinking of that movie Rush Hour. When he said, why didn't you tell me this man rolls like this? He said, I did tell you. He said, no, you didn't. He said, I did. He said, what do mean? He said, you go this way, I go that way. He said, oh. And took off. Remember, he had snatched that man's towel and he spent around. He said, I see why you mad. Yeah, because also this person was a liar. They was a cheat. They was stealing from you. What about this King of Swords? They can't offer you nothing because you're unraveling the truth, and they are so burdened by this. Yeah, this King of Swords was being sneaky. Being sneaky around you. The whole time, the first energy here is you being an earth angel. And also over here is that this person is depressed because you see them. Because again, you're an earth angel. And again, this is a King of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles that was doing this. Your mama, maybe your daddy, or another person. Your mama was working with somebody to do some shit to you. And again, your family, whatever they sent to you for you and your child to make sure y'all was good, your mama stole it, right? And then she passed it out to everybody in this fucking community. And that, like I said, that toxic earth sign, he's pissed off because he's like, bitch, where the fuck is my money? Because when I see Scorpio, they still wearing the same old thing. And why are they working? There was enough money for them to never be working. Somebody is really pissed off about their money and they coming for these people because they liars and they cheats and they steal for a living. Look how that flipped over there with the your balance. Why these people trying to come in and attack you? What about the Temperance? Also, this King of Swords could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Again, the Two of Swords is in reverse. That means you can see, hear, taste, all that shit. You ain't binded. Your hands ain't binded. You're not binded to none of this shit that these goddamn people are going through. They sick. the Three of Swords. They stuck it all in their head. They having mental conflict. They trying to figure out where they got this from. Who passed it out? Bitch, you know who gave it to you. The fuck? Trying to steady sit here and say Scorpio did that shit. Scorpio ain't give you a motherfucking thing. Because half of us, we over here chilling and we ain't having sex with nobody. The Nine of Cups. This person wanted wish fulfillment in a Two of Cups situation. So they was pillow talking to a hoe. So that they motherfucking ass, but the whole time the hoe stealing from they dumb ass while they was trying to steal from you. The hoe don't really want them for real. Even though the Two of Cups is in the upright, that ain't the way I see it. I don't see that. I see that there's some bullshit going on behind closed doors between him and this lover. Because they over there itching, burning, and scratching and shit. And they all over there fighting, and your family is too. And other family members are fighting with other family members because a motherfucker trying to figure out where the fuck my money at. And that's why I'm saying this man is like, you ain't finna be a hating ass bitch no more when I come do something to your ass. And like I said, if they was po before, they gonna be po after, and they was po in between when they took the money. So what do you mean? They wasn't getting shit. They took the money and then cashed the goddamn check. Your mama cashed the check like she was you. These people see that your mama's old nasty ass bitch, and they burdened by the lies that they told that wasn't fucking true. She said, yeah, I'm going to get this money and then we going to pass it all out. I'm going to pass it out to everybody in my family. And leave Montavia and Shamari out in the cold. Let me tell you something. When I get ready to go downtown, I'm going straight into the court system. Yeah. I want to sue you for child neglect. I want to sue you for adult neglect too. But at the end of the day, I can sue you for all of my troubles that you put me through. Me sleeping in a car. Me having to pay rent some goddamn well. It's a whole new school year. And I know for some people it's weird to see that I'm not even posting anything about my child. I ain't got no pictures of her. I don't know how her first day went. I haven't talked to her or nothing. Then I got the caseworker telling me my mama was talking about the reason why she put me out. I told him that there was no reason. He said, I know. I said, there was no good reason on why you did that. Unless you did this on a good reason because you wanted some money. My mama don't work. You want a motherfucker to keep taking care of you. You 50-something motherfucking years old, bitch. Get your fat ass up and go get a motherfucking job. Now you sitting here trying to get a job. You're not. Why? Because you're a fucking thief. And you stole some shit that don't even fucking belong to you. You'll never work again in your fucking life. And anything that come out my motherfucking mouth doesn't happen to people. Yeah. Just the thought. If I think it, it happened. I know somebody who was messing with little girls and I could see that. Looking at the motherfucking shit. And you know what they did to that nigga? Laid his ass down. Walk him down. That's what the fuck they did. Walked him out in a body bag. You want to play with children, bitch? And then lie on fucking Scorpio and say they doing that shit? Oh, you want to commit fraud, bitch? And then try to set Scorpio up? No. 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 You gonna do your own time for your own crime. I don't need to commit no fraud. I ain't never had to steal from no fucking body, bitch. You poor. Period. Then I got a grandmama, my mama's mama, talking about, you're poor, just like us, you're poor. No, the fuck I ain't. My last name ain't fucking Jackson. Bitch, y'all poor. Y'all do all that robbing, stealing, and killing and shit and keeping these generational curses going. You can get y'all cursed. I don't want your curses. I don't have your curses. Thank goodness for my second great grandmama and granddaddy, because for one, the reason why I'm on this trip and on this road is because my granddaddy see that I look just like his wife. And that's what he probably believed in the beginning when he first met me in the spirit. But he knew that I was his grandchild from a whole nother distance. But I was the one who looked like his wife. I also look like my grandmama Sarah, which is their daughter. So what does that tell you? That I have a daughter as well. And she looked just like me. This King of Swords is trapped in whatever the fuck he goddamn did. And they depressed again in the Nine of Swords. They over there trying to stretch out and lay out and all this shit, trying to get some sleep. They can't. This Three of Swords, they all stuck in their head. They don't know what the hell to do. Because they talking about they don't want to go to jail. No, bitch, you're going. That's where you're going. You're going to jail. Period. Because you defeated the rats. Killing the rats like motherfucking, since this goddamn Gemini, because Kodak Black is a Gemini. Since this Gemini, it could be another Gemini. Or you have Gemini in your chart. But what I'm saying is that you killed these rats. Killed these people. You ended it. You squashed it. Whatever the beef is, it's over. There's no more. The Chariot, you move forward. Because this person can't offer you shit. Can't even offer you the devil. Because you also seen how these people was lying time to come in and attack you. With the red. The color red, blue, green, and yellow. There go judgment. They under judgment. That's why they trapped. For these lies, they burdened by these truths coming out and this page of cups in reverse. They can't offer shit. You ain't taking nobody's offer when it comes to something fishy. Bitch, you can play with your motherfucking mammy. That's why there's a tower here for this person. I don't want shit that you got. And you ain't gonna come over here and think that you're gonna get Scorpio sick. And that's what they trying to hide. They trying to come towards you so that they can get you sick. So you could be diseased just like them. No. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. And also they was trying to keep that hidden. Keep your money hidden. Keep you from receiving what was yours. But the wheel is in your favor and it's moving. And that's what you're doing. You moving. You can definitely be moving to wherever the location is that you are thinking about moving to. These people created illusions. And they was not being realistic. She asked me if he gave me my money and laughed when she drove off. Now, these people didn't give you your money. They didn't give you shit. This fortune here belong to you, though. That's what they've been hiding. They've been hiding this money. The whole time you're a star and a magician. And that's why they depressed. Because whatever comes out your mouth is what happening to these people. My bad, buddy. They thought they was going to come in here and scare you with this. There's a Taurus here, that earth sign, that's hiding your money, and an emperor that was creating illusions so that you, or he could be in a coven. They both could be in a coven. Somebody's hiding your money, and there's an emperor here that was creating illusions and trying to attack you. The fall can be significant. They could have did this in the fall. These people are devils. The devil wants to be taken care of. This King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in the upright, though. This could be somebody that does love you. You're a Queen of Cups. They see that you're caring, loving, sweet, and kind. And God is protecting you because you're an Empress. So you have plenty of protection. There's a Queen of Swords as well. This person could have something to do with all of this. Could be helping these two men, one to hide your money and one to try to cause these illusions to scare you. Because every little piece that's inside that bowl ain't shit. Ain't nothing but pebbles of shit. They eating turds. Yeah, they said that you died. Or there's going to be a death to these people. a death to this King of Swords, a death to a Queen of Swords, a death to a Taurus, and a death to an Emperor. So, with that being said, the death meaning it's over. It's over. There's no more. These people have seen that you have rose from the ashes. They lied and said that you died. Look, behind it is the truth. That's what's behind all of this. The truth. If I'm on here giving you a reading, bitch, ain't nobody dead. I know I ain't dead. So I've already shuffled these cards. So I'm going to just go ahead and get to pulling. Somebody sees you as that baby. Tom G, that baby. Nunu. They could have seen you as like Nunu, something new. So Sarawati is the goddess of knowledge, art, music, and wisdom learning. They was giving out free promotion with pro in motion. They thought they was a pro in motion. I remain open to receiving guidance and the truth, forming all sources. These people look like a whole bunch of clowns out here in these streets because they literally went around and saying that you died, she died, she dead, she dead, she died, hey, she dead, she died, hey, she dead, she died. Hey. I'm telling you, these people literally be making songs. Somebody saying they have so many surprises for you. They know everything that your family did. So this earth sign knows everything that your family did. You block them though. You're not communicating with this person because they have something to do with it as well. Your ex wants to come back into your life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like this can be an earth sign. This also could be this emperor. It can also be this King of Swords. But it could be vice versa because it could be a male or a woman, whoever I'm talking to. And this won't end well for them. You know why? Because you're a prophetic teacher. And what you say out your mouth prophesizes in these people's lives. You've predicted what is going to happen to them. If they would have kept their mouth closed, they wouldn't be hurting. If they would have shut the fuck up and played their fucking role as if you was fucking dead instead of making all these statuses confirmation. If you dead, then you dead. Why the fuck is you going to go bother the dead? Let me be dead then, bitch. Let me be dead then. You gonna go come chase somebody down. You know, they ain't dead, they ain't dead. I gotta go get them. I gotta go find them. Yeah, and they left you for somebody else and it didn't work out. Oh well. Now they talking about I hope he treats you treats you like you should be treated. Who? Us Scorpio, some of us are single. I know I am. Ain't nobody treating shit like nothing. Yeah, they was talking shit. They was talking shit about you, and if they would have kept their mouth closed, they wouldn't be hurting. This is a demon in the sky. And that's what your inner third eye is showing you. It's showing you what these people had done. Feminine, mysterious, stewardship. These people they're not working together no more. They was going down before they even got started. This person like, I'm about to lose my mind. Welcome to the new life. They want to welcome you, or you're being welcomed into your new life. See, but you had to separate yourself from these people. Somebody wanted to be like you. They could have tried to look into your future, but you see the future. You seen the future. There's no competition. Like, no way. Like, I'm not competing with you. Somebody could be saying who you looking good for. Your motherfucking mammy, bitch. Tell God what you need and want. Fuck you talking about who I'm looking good for. Your fucking mammy. See, you're the one that he really loves, and that's what they keep trying to hide. Trying to keep putting him with other people in the family. No, be with her. She's not all that great. I bet you won't say that shit to fucking Scorpio face. I bet you won't say that shit while they right there. Always talking shit, bitch. Just ask. They wanted to shame you or put you to shame in some kind of way. But they over here getting cars and houses and all types of shit in your name. Like, yeah, she dead. She dead. The whole time the crackers like, no, she's not. The police, the good people, they like, no, she isn't. She's not dead. We seen her. And we saw her when we saw you watching her. So we know she ain't dead. This person will be a doppelganger. Child, please. They like, this girl ain't dead. But you finna be dead right here in this motherfucking cell. And you better hope. I see somebody going to goddamn jail and they getting their ass beat when they in there. They getting beat the fuck up. Because there's some people that's in that jail that know this person and know what the fuck they did. Do not be fooled. People who get ready to go to jail, it be people waiting on their ass. It really be people waiting on their ass. Waiting to whoop their ass. Oh, since you like to play with children and sacrifice people, let me sacrifice your ass. Somebody might get killed while they in jail. They're going to be in there for a long ass time. Either you going to sit your ass down or you going to lay down. That's what they saying to them while they in jail. You either going to sit your ass down somewhere or I'm going to lay your ass out right here. And these prison guards and everybody else, they ain't going to help you. It's going to be a couple of hours before they come and get you anyway. That's what somebody's saying to them, looking them dead in their eyes as they come up in there. Oh, I know what you did. You think I don't know? I know why you in. Your family talking about, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Yes, you are. Yes, you do. You do want to go to jail. That's why the fuck you did it. You did that shit, right? So you want to go to jail. The fuck? You want to ruin your fucking life, don't you? Now they mad. Now they mad at you. You not mad at them. You don't give a fuck about these people. They stupid and po. Stupid. And again, somebody is asking what, when, where, how. When did that happen? And what happened? Who? When? Tell me. Old Bay. Somebody can eat seafood. You're returning to your innocence. Your childlike. You're growing. And they're staying the same. These people are doing the same old shit. And you've grown from all of this. That's that soul evolution. You've grown from all of this toxicity, and they thought that they was gonna put you in this cycle. No, bitch, the whole time I'm over here on a mission. I'm on James Bond, bitch. Do you not understand? Got a gun in the spirit. I got some sword, a knife, and a good arrow. So which one do you want? You want the gun, the knife, or the arrow? You remember how on the video game James Bond you could change his weapon? I used to play that damn game on the PlayStation 2. Put that bitch in there. Get to clicking. Yeah, I played video games when I was a little girl. I've always been a tomboy. I don't know what to tell you. I had a DS, a Nintendo DS when it first came out, and it looked like a big old brick with a little small screen and the screen at the bottom. I played the shit out of Mario coins. I almost said it like him, Mario. It almost rolled off my tongue like that. Mario coins. Yeah, these people, they all wanted to control you. And it's like, bitch, you can't even control your motherfucking life. What are you doing with yourself? How you working so goddamn hard, but you telling me you ain't went and got you no plays? You didn't even sign up for the project. I understand we want to live with our parents, but eventually that shit get old. And especially as we keep going on in our damn 30s. You got men that's 45, some that's in their 30s and shit, still live with their mama and stuff. I understand if you was taking care of her. If you in the house and you ain't taking care of her, you ain't giving her shit, you ain't helping with no bills, what the fuck you doing here? See, whatever these people is trying to take away from you, they can't. These people can't take nothing that belong to you. away from you. They can't take this away from you. Somebody saying, where would I be without your love? Somebody calls you baby. Yeah, they did all this behind their back. Behind your back, I mean. And people are judging these people now. So the colors red, yellow, green, blue, and pink is significant. Red and blue, and the color white, because these cars are white. So red, blue, and white. Ain't nothing black out here. I ain't see no black word. Oh, I did. It says, what did it say on there? They want to be like you, but they can't. They want to be, whoever this Queen of Swords was, they wanted to be like you. But you're not them, and they don't have your native bloodline. They don't have your Puerto Rican bloodline shit. I know I scared a couple of people off. I'm over here singing Spanish songs, speaking in Jamaican and all kinds of old shit, speaking in Spanish and every damn thing else. I know Spanish and every damn thing else, and a bitch always talking about act black. Bitch, I'm not. I'm not black. I got a little piece of black in me when I get ready to cuss your ass out. But other than that, I ain't black. So yeah, sometimes I'm gonna be white, depending on who I'm talking to. Sometimes I might be Spanish, depending on who I'm talking to. Sometimes I might be Jamaican or Haitian, depending on who I'm talking to. Again, I might be Egyptian. That's still Africa. I might be Scottish or goddamn Cherokee. (17, 16, and 25). You were a seeker of the truth, mystic, and intelligent. That's who you are. You seek the truth, and that's what the hell you did. You seek the truth out. Now they have to fall back because the shit in reverse for them. Everything is going back to them. Now they talking about, I deserve for you to go out and find some other guy. And the whole time you ain't looking for nobody. You on a spiritual mission with your granddaddy, bitch. Y'all keep talking about fucking and sucking and who gonna be with who and who gonna take this, who gonna steal this. Bitch, I'm over here in the fucking car. You don't see nan nigga here. I done got all my tarots and I done bought 2 decks and all kinds of old shit. And you don't see nan man but this damn dog. That's the man that's here. The dog. God. That's the man. They owe you, not these pussy ass people in the streets. Now they talking about take it back home. Take it back home. Let's run it back, bitch. Run it back, bitch. And God's like, yeah, we gonna run it back when I run this fade on your ass. I'm gonna run this fade with you. Since you keep thinking that this is a game. Now somebody talking about please forgive me. I seen a red truck. Also, when I was talking about the Cherokees yesterday, when I was in a certain in that county in Georgia, when I was in that county over there by Macon, I was I was talking to Chad about the Cherokees because I was getting some background information about the location I was in, and I seen a truck. It had a Cherokee Indian on there. You know, feathers are their thing. The little, I forgot how you say it, a gatu, the little thing they put on their head that has all the feathers on it. It was like that, and it said Cherokee on the side, and it was in red, and the truck was white. They have to give you what's yours, cause they steady keep thinking that you finna be with them. They gonna be with me. They gonna be with me. They gonna pick me. They gonna pick me. The whole time you like, bitch, I'm finna pick this money, and you can pluck your motherfucking ass out my motherfucking way. That's what you can do. That's exactly what you can do. I'm finna pluck your ass right in your motherfucking forehead, bitch. I was gonna get these cars, but I ain't gotta take it back. I ain't finna take it back to this. Fuck that. We finna take it back to these. Because I don't use these as much, and they're so big. That's probably another reason why. Princess of Wands. These people are very passionate on doing magic on you from a distance. You probably lived in a whole nother fucking state, and they ass was down there doing magic on you, trying to get you to come back. We gonna get you to come back. Yeah, they only did this because they wanted to break your heart. Have you in the Five of Cups, moping and miserable and shit, watching them as they go chase ass. They want you to watch them as they chase ass, and it's just like, no, I'm not gonna watch you as you chase nobody ass. The Sun, these people are being exposed. It also could be a son involved. Maybe supposed to have a little boy with somebody. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. See, you all about your money. What's being exposed is that you're a mother and that you all about your money. And you're very well independent. And you've been doing this on your own for a long time. You ain't had nobody do shit for you. Because you see what the fuck they been doing. Talking about, please forgive me. Bitch, please. Your native ancestors and every other ancestor that you got is like, nigga, please. They looking at you like, you better not. You better not. Because we going to leave your ass right here. Look, they want to come and offer you something. No. It's a no. They want to offer you this cup. What about the Sun? The Sun is here. Damn, these cards flipping. There's a King of Pentacles here that could be exposing the truth. It could be an earth sign. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But normally when I see the King of Pentacles, I think of more Taurus and Virgo. Then I think of Capricorn, because Capricorn is like the devil card. But in here, he would be like the obsessive lover. So that would be the devil. There's a boar back here. So this person is a warrior. They fight battles. They could be older. They don't have to be. This person is completely covered. The color green. They wear green and red. Or they can like those colors, green and red. They look like they got mistletoes over his head. Around his chair. Mistletoes. He could be a kisser. He likes to kiss. You know, get up under the mistletoe for Christmas type shit. There's a bird here. He could be very well grounded into nature. And also the Queen of Pentacles is here. This is how they see you. They see you as a mother. They see you as about as independent as them. Both of you guys are independent. There's a Queen of Wands here in reverse. And they could be a mother, but they're not a good mother. And they out here, they be giving it out and having sex with all kinds of people. A Queen of Wands. They could be a mother, but they have sex with a lot of different people. And this is what this person is realizing too. They thought they trapped you, and the whole time you're independent. This King of Swords, their stability, their foundation, everything is going in reverse. It wasn't like that when they was dealing with you. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want you to receive some kind of success or your flowers or whatever, but they dealing with a hoe. So how you can't, they want to turn this hoe into a housewife. This person ain't even, this woman is not a good mother. There's an Emperor here. Or you could be coming out as this Emperor. I got Aries in my chart as my moon. But this can be an Emperor, a baby father, or a father that wanted to be independent. They wanted to have wealth. They did this for finances. But the finances is in reverse. They're not getting anything. This King of Pentacles is now in their thoughts. They could be in their thoughts about their money. Because whatever this Queen of Wands was doing, this magic that they was trying to do over you did not work. That magic did not work. They was trying to make it seem like you was a bad mother and all this shit. And no, you're not. Because guess what? Facebook blasts so many memories. You pull up on Facebook and all in your memories, you got your child in there, you in there, you keep posting pictures of your child back in the day. You got all these pictures of your child. You got proof. That's your proof. So it's like, poof, bitch, be gone with that dumb shit. The Two of Wands. Yeah, this person is blind. This father or this baby father, they can't see you. They trying to act like they don't see you, or they was throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Look, this is a devil card. I have to cover the people up in the grass because they naked. But this is the devil card. What I said. So this could be a Capricorn, somebody who's a devil. They obsessive. They wanted to offer you something with the pay love offers so that you guys can get married. They wanted to offer you something so they could be intimate with you. Because the whole time you're a high priestess, this is what they see. This is what you see. You see that. And you're in hermit mode though. Because the whole time the wheel of fortune is in your favor. There's one cup left, but 4 cups, you're ignoring this person. And you walked away from this person. You don't want nothing to do with this person. You ain't want nothing to do with this person, so they tried to send people towards you. Also, it doesn't have to be a Capricorn. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries. And they just a devil. They're a devil. All these people are devils. And they wanted people to come up against you and attack you with the 7 of Swords, and you got 1 sword. As you see how this man is trying to defend himself, you defending yourself. But they thought that they kept you blind. But the world sees you, or also they could have exploited you online. Online, they showed your naked body online. And that was a lie. That wasn't even your body. That ain't even how your body look. So they all trying to figure out, well, who body this is. Somebody got an AI video. They made an AI video of your body. They could have made it look like you was anorexic and skinny and malnourished and shit. Or they could have poisoned you. So you got the pentacles, you got a wand, so the magician, you got a sword and divine timing. You got the hourglass. This family and this community of people is in reverse. They all going down. While you move on to possibly be in a 2 of Cups relationship with somebody. They was trying to bind up this truth, trying to keep you from knowing the truth about who your person was. And they was celebrating this because they was doing magic on you from a distance while you over here with the rainbows at. They over there whipping up shit. And that shit ain't even thinking they finna come in. They think they finna come towards you. No, they're not. The 6 of Swords is in reverse. They're not coming towards you at all. They can't come nowhere near you. If they do this, they going to jail. They know that. They know that if they come near you, they going to jail, because as soon as they leave wherever they at, them crackers follow their ass right to you. And that's what they trying to hide, the fact that they know that they will be followed. Now they sitting over here moping and looking crazy because they got all these children and every damn thing else to focus on with this 10 of Pentacles. These 3 men who thought they 10 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. They thought they 10 of Swords you. This you, Scorpio, you're death. Yeah, you might look like a witch or whatever the fuck. They was trying to make you look old and decrepit and dying and all kinds of shit. Yeah, they was attacking you, attacking your weight or something like that. The Page of Pentacles, there's a King of Cups that's broke, a King of Wands that's broke. They both holding on to their money. And you this rooster over here minding your goddamn business while they in the background, all these men. This is a bunch of men fighting about who gonna be with who I'm gonna get the money, she gonna be with me, she gonna be with me, the 5 of Swords, bitch. No. You like, bitch, you better leave me the fuck alone and you better walk off. Back up. Slowly. Like the police tell you. Yeah, the curse is broken. They tried to curse you. 5 of Cups. Sorry. The 5 of Cups. You 5 of Cups, these people. Why? Because you seen how they was over here chasing after the otters. They otters chasing out after fish. Fishy people. People who fishy and stinking and don't even smell good and They still live at home with their parents and all kinds of shit, and they supposed to be grown. They out here fighting and all types of shit, old piss ass. And they all depressed. These men are depressed because the whole time you're a star, and yeah, you do know that you're naked. Bitch, I know that you stripped me in the spirit. I know you did. And you thought you was gonna hang me upside down. Ain't nobody waiting on you. You ain't waiting on these people. They think you waiting on them. This King of Swords, he over here. Well, hmm, hmm, hmm. Oh, okay. About this home, this family, and all types of shit. This shit was a damn illusion. None of that shit was real. This is a dark high priestess that they went to do this shit. And the whole time you an empress, they created an illusion over an empress. For some of y'all could be pregnant and you don't even know it because they've been trying to hide it. Like, they wanted you to have this stillborn. They wanted you, look, your independence is here. And they looking all fucking crazy because they collaborated with these people to take whatever success from you. They did this when you was younger, but now that you're grown, no, you're not playing on my innocence. I don't give a fuck if I do look cute and whatever the fuck. And I can't stand when a motherfucker just be staring. Like, bitch, what are you looking at? Speak, motherfucker. Say hello. Just like any other man would. Speak. I'm gonna get my monkey cards out because I feel like it's some shit. It's some shit that I'm finna see. Let me clean this. I feel like the backseat bandit is able to lay out my cars the way I want to. It's able to lay out the cars like I wanted to. They said that you died. This group of people said that you died just to take this money. So now why is y'all all going to jail for committing fraud and lying and saying that somebody died and lying and saying that you this person? The people trying to figure out how you this person and they dead. Yeah, they thought they offered you up to the devil. No, they did not. Somebody was in a car. They got an Alabama tag. They was just sitting over there. I guess they was listening shit. Y'all, look at this man. Look. Buddy, say hello. Y'all seen Buddy down there? He laid out, got legs open and shit. Oh, shit. That's how you finna be, Scorpio, when you get what deserving to you. These people be upset because you chose to be spiritual and not religious. But if they wouldn't have stolen you from whoever your people was, obviously they did not see the fact that you was supposed to be religious or spiritual. They thought there was a time frame on when you were supposed to start. Oh, you supposed to been started when you was 27, probably when you was 17. No, you supposed to start when I tell you to. You still was on a totally different assignment at the time. These people is crazy. That's why we getting these crazy ape cards. See what these apes talking about. What these apes doing. What these apes doing for Scorpio. They partying and celebrating. It's a white boy and three black dudes. They got something to do with this. That's why I always be hearing the movie Malibu. When he say, they just hating. Look, the white boy. He could be balancing stuff on his head. They trying to keep themselves balanced. And look, they calling each other up. This other black dude keep calling this white man up with the banana. They blowing their horns, blowing their trumpets. Ringing his line, tooting his horn. Probably tooted this man horn by saying that, yeah, she died. And the man was like, doo doo. Like, yes, you're dead. Finally. And another black dude was like, okay, yeah, we got it. We got her. It's just like, bitch, what? You got who? You ain't get nothing. But there's somebody else here that's not answering the phone. Because they ran off with the bag from this man, from this white boy. This white boy could have paid this boy, paid this other black dude, somebody who could be red skinned, tall and red skinned. He ain't answering the phone because he got this because he got the money and he ain't giving it to them. Somebody has a gift as well. It could be gifts and money, kinds of shit that was left to you that these people were stealing, and they was passing it around. They was passing it to other people in the community. They was giving it to everybody else, but not giving you what belonged to you. Yeah, and they was partying and celebrating and drinking and clubbing and all types of shit, eating ice cream cones and all kinds of stuff. Put a cherry on top of that bit. Said, yeah, we got this in the bag. Now he ain't answer the phone, but he's tooting the horn. This light skinned red dude, he tooting the horn on the rest of these niggas, cause he ain't answer the phone. He ain't answer the phone for the black dude. He got the money and he holding it. He ain't giving them shit and he ain't communicating with them neither. He tooting the horn on everybody else. Also, this dark skinned dude could have something to do with it. He got a bag too. So all these people are getting paid. These are men that, damn, confirmation on that. I couldn't even get it out. But these are men that all got paid to come into your life. This white man could have passed the ball to the rest of them to tell them to, yeah, they wanted to give you a gift. The gift could be a disease. A black man, he's sick, and he wanted, this white man paid him to go over there and get you sick. And that's what they've been passing around. Passing around your money, passing out these gifts, passing out what belongs to you, and passing out the gift of deception, lies, and STDs. They've been passing it out. It's 4 men that are going to jail for infecting a whole community. They also could have been lying and saying they had that bag. Yeah, the ball. Passing it out. Now they sitting over there chilling. So these people, they'll infect the people in the community, and then they'll go around like they just chilling. Somebody walking around with shades on, because we've been speaking about the eyes. Scorpio, our eyes are the first thing that people notice. Like, I showed chat a picture of my eyes and I said, what color do you think they are? She told me that they was like, in the dark, they're a dark brown, but in the light, they look like almost like a hazelnut color, like a ombre gold and brownish, like a light brown color. That's how your skin can look in the sun as well. I don't know if y'all seen that video of me when I had my hair in the ponytail and the sun was beaming in my face. That's what I mean by that color. Yeah, they was putting cherries on top. So they was over there having sex with people, popping people's cherries and shit to, and then to infect them. Yeah. And they was getting paid to do this, and they was celebrating this, passing out this gift. This white man was paying, again, we keep picking up on the energy of this white man was paying 3 men to infect a whole community with an STD. I feel like we're going back to grade school today. Might be a little bit long on here today, because I am not planning on getting on here. If I do, it'll be later on tonight, because once I get to moving, I get to moving. These people got to sit down. Brush, something to do with a brush. So they could have been taking the hair from out of your brush. That's why I said something about that short video when I said something about burn your hair, clean your brushes, because they could be using your hair and shit in rituals. What else does Scorpio need to know? Yeah, they thought they put the nail in the coffin with you. No, they thought they was on point. They thought they nailed this shit. Hell nah, y'all all going to jail. Because the apple don't fall too far from the motherfucking tree. Look how it's falling, and it clopped somebody in the damn head. Bop. Got bopped in the head with an apple. The apple don't fall too far from the damn tree. Somebody's name could start with an R. Roy, which is the baby kangaroo. A comb. So again, like if you comb your hair, brush your hair, or something like that, they was stealing the hair from off your comb and your brush. Eeyore, now they sitting over there looking crazy, looking all sad, and they got egg on their face. They don't know what the fuck to do now, cause none of this shit was working, and they was trying to sweep that shit up, sweep it up under the rug, and then they was being a rabbit over there stealing in your garden, stealing from you. So your garden could be your sacral. But you're protected from these people that wanted to steal your sacral energy with the color orange, to steal your sacral. Pooh. Some of y'all could be from Florida. Maybe you say pooh. It's raining. It's raining wherever they are. Like I said, you brought them the storm, or like I was telling y'all, I did. Yeah, they was trying to bet that they was gonna kill you, and or whack your head with a damn shovel or some shit, and now they running, cause that didn't happen, or they scared of you. They scared of your gifts. Spoon. They thought they was gonna come in and spoon you or swoop you up or some shit. Mm-mm. That spoon is in reverse, and it's a dirty spoon at that. Kangaroo pouch. So they could have said that you was pregnant or something like that, or the child wasn't yours. All these people are triggered. Because they wanted to be a jackrabbit. They was being jackrabbits, hunting and bunching and all kinds of stuff. Sorry, I'm reading these comments. They most definitely are triggered. Flowers, because they didn't want to give you your flowers or your props for your hard work and dedication. But you worked hard. You're receiving it anyways with the broom, because they was trying to say that you was a witch and you fly on a broom, and it's just like, are you serious? You telling me because I'm gifted and I know what the fuck you goddamn doing and I'm intuitive and I'm not stupid? That's why the fuck I keep side eyeing you, because you dirty and I know what the fuck you got going on. Books. They thought they had researched you. They thought they knew all about you. They could have been trying to dig into your past. Bowl. The bowl is in reverse. They thought they had the bowl, honey. And this shit is not fun no more. That vase. Because somebody's ashes was in a vase and they poured it out in the river. This community did. And that's why this community is upside down. Because they cursed themselves when they poured this person's ashes in this river. Pot, yeah. See, they don't have the honey pot, but you do. Bees, this community is not working together no more. They're not. Bees by themselves and bees with poo. They not working together with this person, and they not working. This community ain't working together with this person, because they want to give you your flowers. They thought they was flying kites. No, rabbit. They out here being jackrabbits and shit and fucking and all kinds of stuff and spreading damn diseases. They got to look at themselves in the mirror now, looking all evil and crazy, thinking that they gonna come over and pillow talk. The pillows in reverse. They ain't got nowhere to lay their head at, because they was playing this friend in somebody's bed. They could have been having sex with your friends and all kinds of shit. These men, and they infected them. Everybody, the whole community. When I've looked up for my hometown, the statistics on them, it's about 1,000 people, about 100 million people. That's like literally the whole community. 1,500 people have AIDS or HIV. About 500 to 400 people have gonorrhea and herpes and syphilis and shit. They nasty. Look how 132. It was a spiritual awakening for you, but it's not a spiritual awakening for them. They're not spiritually woke. Because if they was woke, they would have known that there was this white man in the community that was infecting the whole community. The white man is the one that has the STD, and this white man is the one that's going down for this because he had other people um, spreading this helping him spread this STD. He gave them people the that shit and then paid them off to keep them quiet. Yeah, this coven, they have to give up because your person or you're fighting with your person in the 5D. They tried to say that you was lame the whole time you rich, way before they even caught on with their stupid ass. Yeah, and they gonna keep waiting because they thought they was gonna get your body and have you like Lisa Ray. You can get in. This man was gonna offer you to, I'll pay for your way in college, but you'll have to go strip to pay for the way in college. No, yeah, they created a whole lot of war. They a stupid asshole, and they really thought you was dumb. Somebody could be 55. This new judge is very well pissed off because they wanted you to go to therapy. You don't need therapy. You've been eating so much because you've been saying your grace. Because when them times was rough, you would look up and pray. Thank God I ain't had to smack a bitch today. Lizard. These are lizards. These are hoes. And they stole from the wrong person. That's not why you be seeing yellow and gold birds. There's a Scorpio here, like Scorpio, you could be saying, I can't be your Batman because I be robbing. These people are watching. They watching you. They watch you, they watch me, they watch all that shit. I don't give a fuck what you watching. You can watch your ass motherfucking something happen to you. You can watch that shit. They watching you to see where the hell you at. There's a Virgo asking what's happening. That could be this earth sign that's saying what the fuck going on. Like what's happening? Like fuck you trying to say that I was involved in a goddamn murder. I wasn't involved in no damn murder. I wasn't even around. This person could be in the military and they like I wasn't even there. They did all this for the love of money, and these people on crack. They was dope dealers trying to sell dope, trying to pay off their debt. You love yourself first before anybody else can, and your twin flame, they had sex with someone else or a friend of yours. And this person, they twisted up so many lies. You have an old soul. You looking for peace and begging for space. Fallout. These people are falling out with each other. Welcome to hell. At least they thought they was welcome to hell. What I said, they was making bets and calling each other and saying, I bet you can't have sex. Well, I bet you can't do this. I bet. Shit, you over there playing music. You like, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I know that's not how it go, but that's how you was feeling. You asked for this, why are you scared? See, your mama told everybody about your motherfucking money but you. That's why there's an earth sign saying that you old hating ass bitch. Nasty bitch. And you see this person as a dumbass too. That's Scorpio energy, Sada baby. The number 9 could be significant. The reason why I say that, because Sada only got 9 fingers. They could have wanted to cut your fingers off. Yeah, this coven, they have to give up because they're scared of your gifts. And this person been dreaming of y'all having a son together, and they're saying that they're ready. You will find your heart somewhere in Nevada. This person might live in Nevada. But everybody knows that these people are sick. Not sick in the head, that they sick from an STD. Because they thought that this was a game. This shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no game. It's not a game. They should have just told you, these people between 38 and 55 years old, you're somebody's woman crush. And for the haters, why the fuck would I be, what she said? Why would I be beefing with a bitch who ain't even doing half of the shit that I'm doing? Your ass ain't even traveling. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't left that motherfucking county that you been in. Y'all motherfuckers been stealing. Now all of a sudden you want to go get you a job. You want to work some goddamn well, but you was stealing. Why don't you go back to doing what you were doing? No, probably because you know the Quavo watching. And y'all can't do whatever y'all was doing. Y'all be stealing and then put the shit online talking about it's 2 for 15. Man, that cursed ass items that they keep giving to people. Cause every time they touch something it's cursed. When you steal from the store, what you doing? You cursing yourself. They at the crossroads. Cause they thought you was like Left Eye. They said that you set somebody's house on fire. DoorDash is saying that it's a heat warning, so it's gonna be hot as fuck, and that's probably why I'm dressed like this. Cause I already knew, I felt it with this weather. Left Eye. That's what I'm saying. These people's ass is getting burnt up. Somebody burning like they have AIDS or HIV. This is not you. You're not Left Eye. I see Left Eye as a sister of mine because when I say sister, I mean my spiritual sister. That's what I meant by spiritual sister, not meaning that I took on the life of hers, marry some rich man. And yeah, that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to marry some rich man so that he can give you AIDS because he been out there fucking all these people. Then you set his house on fire. Somebody was copycatting you. And everybody is laughing at them now. And they a stripper. What did I say? That white man was trying to offer you. Instead, somebody else in your family was like, I do it, I do it, I do it. And they was like, okay, well, go ahead then, dumbass, with your dumb ass. Cause the man, they already knew what the plan was. The plan was to give you AIDS, then you set the house on fire because you're angry, then you got a divorce, and then you'll go off onto your spiritual journey. That's what the fuck they was saying. That the reason why I'm on my spiritual journey or you on your spiritual journey is because you ended up getting AIDS and you was married to some rich man. You wasn't never married to nobody. That's why everybody going down. You ain't no stripper. You wasn't married to nobody. You ain't been married to nobody. Like, what the fuck? Some rich man was trying to take over your damn life and he's sick. That old ass white man. He's sick and he been fucking them 3 other damn dudes and then he paid them off and told them go and have sex with everybody else and infect the community, basically. Everybody having a wake up call because of your bravery. These people are losers. They didn't want people to support you. But you was never gonna die. And the karmic, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This karmic here was dealing with this white man. This karmic only wanted this white man's money. A townhome, they could have got this home in your name. Like I said, home, house, cars, all types of shit. No need to waste time. You're a true goddess. And they told your person that you only wanted their money. Whoever this karmic is, they told your person, oh, she just wants your money. But the whole time, the karmic is the one that's a stripper and she got AIDS and probably herpes or some shit, syphilis, gonorrhea. She probably got all of the diseases in one. I know your future hurt. Ain't no way that you dying like that. You wanted to be a stripper at the Players Club. That's why Lisa Ray body was in reverse, because whoever this person is don't have the same kind of body shape as you. And they thought that doing this, that this man would want them. And they did this over money. They a loser. And then they killed your person. Bones. Your person could have been a pimp. He was pimping these people out. He was pimping these people out. And you run around here telling people, go ahead and believe him. Whatever you heard about little old me, go ahead and believe him. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Believe their ass. Please. Because I ain't never been married or nothing. That's why these people going down. That's why I keep seeing this 9 of swords. You get niggas from around you real fast. That's why I keep seeing this 9 of swords. You're the one and only. And 12 is coming to get these people. The police. Popo pulling up on their ass. He knows that God made the call. This is about the divine coconuts. You're on a whole different level. And they thought wrong about you. They lied about you. They lied and said that you was a stripper. They said that you got married to somebody and he gave you AIDS and you was married to a b-ball player and that's why you on this spiritual journey and yeah, and then had this man come into court and say this man actually been having sex with these three other men, and this judge is sitting over here like, wait a minute, hold up. So you telling me that this person ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit? It's all you. When the lion sleeps tonight, they was telling people that you was gonna lead them in the wrong direction. My hand is over here shaking. My arm. It might just be the way I'm laying it, but no, my hand really is shaking. Somebody want to slap the fuck out of somebody. They did all of this just to get money that they did not get. This shit is overrated. Your mother has a mental problem. Your mama said that you got the reason why you spiritual is because you got AIDS and you was a stripper and you was married to a man and you left him and he was rich and he had all this money. That's why I said this Virgo sitting over here. I mean, damn, I said Virgo. This earth sign is sitting over there like you a nasty ass bitch. Why would you lie and say that your child got married to somebody and the reason why they spiritual is because of the fact that this earth sign also realizing there's no way that you could be this person mama if you think that about your child. There's no way. Your mama, she talk about everybody. And the hate that she has for you is only making them sick. They dying. You got plenty of faith in God because you're a healer. And God blocked them. Somebody could be between the ages of 38 and 55 and 55 years old. Somebody's 53. There's a Passover baby daddy or a best friend or a baby mama. Somebody's passed over. They can't stop your blessing. They never wanted to harm you. Your mama could be saying, I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't mean to hurt her. I wasn't trying to hurt her. And people are like, yes, the fuck you did. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You did. You hurt your own damn child because you thought you was getting some money by trying to play like you was your child. Your mama could have been using her voice over the phone talking to these goddamn people, texting these people and all types of weird ass shit. You took that's your job? You took that much time and effort to do that shit? Your stupid ass. Tonight, they gonna learn some shit tonight. You getting keys to a new house that's a townhome, something that belong to you. And this person is like, I'm gonna hurt anybody about you. I don't know what the fuck. And you like shit. I'm like Chucky. And you like two can play at this game. They was making indirect posts about you. They can't. You can't help these people, and the government knows why you going through this. You telling the truth, and they can't take this truth that you telling. They can't handle the truth. What do it say? The angels are crying. You from the bottom, but you on the top shelf. Nobody likes your mama for real, cause they try to throw you in jail. You could take the fame and the cheddar in the game and still a go getter. Take my freedom for the moment, but it ain't forever. I got the heart of a god. And the mind of a dope dealer. He said I stand tall like a 6'4" nigga. They was never getting what was yours. That's why it's in reverse, because they ain't getting it. You're not getting that. You got a cousin that's been sold since they was a child. So your mama was trying to do exactly the same thing that somebody else in their family was trying to do to you when you was a child, trying to sell you. But the thing about it is, when they was trying to sell you when you was a child, these people, the people, they knew who you were. They knew that you were not whatever these people was trying to say. The whole time you're a trophy. They like to lay their head, oh, lay on my pillow, lay it down, lay it down. Somebody wants you to lay down. 11:33. Pimping is dead. That shit is over with. They all are going down. You solved your own case, and they keep wondering, well, who are you? Who is that? Who is that? Who are you? Who are you for real? If you're not us, who are you? Who are you? I'm Rick James, bitch. Fuck your couch. Pay attention to the signs of synchronicities, because you're not in the matrix. Again, your mother is a hater, and she couldn't. Your mother's a hater and didn't want to let you roll in peace. Didn't want to let you be who you're supposed to be in peace. Trying to tell people that you a 7-Eleven and that you open, and this toxic earth sign is sitting over here like, bitch, yo hating ass. That shit wasn't motherfucking true. Take your time. Art gallery. The Page of Swords. They can't watch you because they wanted you to be crazy. And the whole time you're a true star. And then they was trying to send people to come and have sex with you. And your person knows that you're not easy. That's why they think this shit funny. Whoever this Virgo is, he's ain't no motion for this person no more. Gemini playing peekaboo ass games. This shit dead. These niggas swear they got money, they don't. Angels are angry, and the government is telling these people to do this shit now. Give them back what the fuck belongs to them. Do it now. Also, another reason why these people ain't doing it now is because they don't have it. They spent it. They don't have it to give back. And the government like, shit, we gonna do something. You gonna do it now. You gonna do something now. Let's go back in the day. Well, I wanted to go back in the day. I feel like there's some darkness here. I normally bring these out at night. I know we still going, but fuck all that. I feel like the message needs to be told before I get off here. Because I don't make videos. I get more views when y'all actually want to see me. And I feel like y'all actually want to see me more than y'all want to see my videos. So please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I do appreciate everybody who does like and views my channel, subscribes to my channel, leaves comments up under all videos. I appreciate it. The 9 of Cups, the 9 of Crowns with the 2 of Letters. So you're wearing your crown proudly. I almost said privately. So you could be wearing it privately. Look, you're a high priestess. You're a seer. You see this shit. And you sit pretty while you seeing, while you watching and looking at them. You see them. They thought that they was opening up your sins or the letters to your that you write to yourself, and all of them are good. Lavender, smell good, look good. A balancing act. That's what you do. You balance out. You're balanced. Again, earth angel. You're a high priestess, earth angel. What about these 9 of Crowns? What about the 9 of Crowns? They was trying to steal. They was trying to steal your wish fulfillment, or what belongs to you, or what would fulfill you in life. They was trying to steal your abundance. A Queen of Letters, somebody who has all kinds of information on these people. You know these people's secrets. You know what they really do in the dark, what they do in the light. The color purple can be significant. Purple and red and blue. I see red, purple, and blue. in these letters. They thought they had information on you. They thought they had shit on you. A King of Wands. You see this King of Wands. This King of Wands is trying to be just like you. This is a whole man that wants to be a woman. That wants to be you. This a man who a bitch. This a man who wants to be a bitch. And that death did not happen. They thought they killed you, offed you. Child, please. If anything, I just went into the darkness and came out into the light. Child, please. This person could be older than you, old and crusty. I keep flipping these cards in reverse. You fluttering, you flying away. You moving the hell on. These people are like Batman. How many times I gotta tell them that Catwoman didn't never need help? She didn't need no help. She knew how to survive. She just liked fucking with people. She liked to see how they was gonna react. She would like to see how Batman was gonna react to her. That's what she was trying to see. And you seen how he reacted every goddamn time. He was always ready there to come save, and then when he drop himself there and he ain't see her, and she come out whooping his ass type shit. Craziness. See, they was playing on your crown. They was trying to say that you wasn't whole, or that you was a hole, and that you have holes in your aura. The Six of Crowns. I mean, the Seven of Crowns. So that's kind of like the Seven of Cups. The Knight of Swords to the Knight of Crowns. The Knight of Swords, they was trying to come in real swift with this communication. But you sitting over here like this, like, I don't wear my crown on my head. I need you to understand that I will cut your neck, I will chop your head where it's at. I don't give a damn if I'm pregnant or however it look to you or whatever. Yeah, the will is in your favor. Whoever this Gemini or this lover is, this enemy or whatever, they getting dropped off, picked up and dropped off. Either by your ancestors or by the police. They getting picked up and they being dropped off at the police, at the jail. The Nine of Letters. You cleared out your sins. These letters are closed. You sealed them. That's why you're balanced. You sealed your sins. You forgave yourself. You forgave people around you, and you move forward. What's up with these thieves? They blind and they can't see. They don't see how whole you are. They can't see you at all. They don't know what you're doing or what you got going on. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about you. They don't know anything about what you doing or what you got going on. They just making up shit. They don't know what you got going on. And they keep calling the police, talking to the police and all kinds of shit. The Five of Wands. Somebody that wants to come up against you. But there's a lot of evidence on this King of Wands, who's a man. He left behind a lot of evidence, his own fingerprints, whatever the crime is that he committed against you, all of it trails back to him. And that's the truth. You don't need Batman. You're Catwoman. If you Catwoman, you don't need Batman. These people is trying to come up against you because you're a star, and because of a lover situation with the Two of Cups, Two of Crowns. This is in reverse. This could be an Aquarius that's in reverse. They see them. They don't see them as a star. Or they was trying to stop you from being a star. You know, being known and stuff. Like, even me, I see my videos regenerating on on this YouTube, especially my videos and my shorts. I see them when they pop up. The Five of Letters. Somebody didn't want to come and bring you this letter, something that would be fulfilling to you. And this person, they opened up your mail, but the rest of it they didn't open up. That's a federal crime when you open up somebody's mail. And that's what the Tower is bringing, this group of people that was coming up against you. And also this warden or this detective or whoever, it could be a woman or a judge. They're looking into this. They're reading everything. They're going back and they see what these people have done and what they did. And you moved the hell on, fluttering right on the fuck on. The Eight of Crowns. Yeah, this Aquarius is trapped. People are surrounding this person, or they got surrounded. There's a devil here. It could have been a letter from a Capricorn, but somebody who likes men. This man likes men, and they're a dark phantom, and they do blood sacrifices, blood rituals. They was sharing each other's blood. I ain't finna get into all that, but that's what they were doing. I'm literally, why? I don't want to say that, but I'm literally seeing somebody take your tampon and put it in their mouth. This could have been a Queen of Wands who did this. Or this could have been this devil, this Capricorn working with this Aquarius and this Queen of Wands. They over there either, red winging, eating blood, or they could be drinking it, or they literally could be squeezing it out of your tampons. They could be eating each other's blood from these tampons. They don't want people to know about this blood sacrifice. Yeah, they thought they was gonna have their cake and eat it too. They was gonna eat a piece of your pie and take the cake. They're a devil. These people are devils. But see, you got that armor on your crown, God's armor, and God's army around you. The Ten of Cups. They thought that they was gonna receive some kind of fulfillment. Yeah, and they was doing blood rituals on these letters and eating blood or eating each other's tampon. I didn't want to get into that. I didn't. The Page of Wings. Your wings is coming back. You're manifesting. These people are being watched as they do this. They're on video. They didn't even realize that they was on video. Somebody could have put a camera in these people's home. So the same way that they did you, the officials put cameras in their home and was watching them as they was doing blood rituals. Me saying this, these people are freaking out. Yeah, they losing their mind from these rituals, and they watching these people in their homes as they go crazy. They thought if they took your blood that they was gonna be you. Oh my god. They was playing on your crown, oh my bad, with the Five of Swords. Because they didn't want you to have a happily ever after with an emperor. But this emperor could have been doing magic because he wanted to sacrifice you. And then he's in the Five of Swords because they wanted some kind of victory. But they was doing blood rituals. They was stealing your tampons and playing on your crown. They was stealing your bloody tampons and eating them. I mean, literally draining the life out of these tampons. This is disgusting. This is really disgusting. I thought I was gonna eat some chips afterwards, but y'all please. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. I'm gonna have to pray, and we gonna shut the door. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They could be knocking. People are knocking at the officials are knocking at these people door because they see what they doing. They knocked at their door. They open the door like dumbasses, and they busted in. Also, there can be an Aquarius that opened the door when they heard a knock at the door, and it was this King of Swords standing at the door with either a gun or a knife or something. Gonna blow this bitch brains out. They was trapping this King of Swords, and this King of Swords is depressed because you're an empress and you are calling judgment on these people and you're protecting your heart. There's a Queen of Swords here who thought they was a shapeshifter, but no, it's a death to this Queen of Swords. They died. This King of Swords killed this Queen of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the King, there's a Queen of Cups who could be a Cancer or a Pisces with the moon. Oh Wow. They thought they broke your heart, but you gained your wings. And them collaborating did not work. Them trying to steal the three little pinnacles that belong to you did not work. Them doing this ritual, this blood ritual and magic and shit did not work. Somebody literally blew somebody's brains out for them playing with them. You said if we did this, this was gonna work, but they probably ain't even said shit when they open that door. As soon as they open that door, they let that bitch go. They let that bitch off. They said blow blow, bitch. Buddy, what's up with all this sleeping? You tired? Hmm? You tired? You hungry? You tired and hungry? Hmm? Buddy, buddy. Buddy say he tired and hungry. But now we keep picking up on this King of Swords. It's the King of Swords that got something to do with all of this. These people are depressed because they gonna be in the cold. They have to move from these homes. They have to get out of these houses. They don't belong to them. These people are depressed because they finna be homeless and they don't know what to do. There's a Queen of Wands here that thought they was offering you up to the devil. These people are finna be homeless. These people are homeless. They wanted you to be homeless. I ain't finna be homeless. I know exactly where I'm going. Look, you see these people as fools. They foolish. I'm gonna just get 3 cards and then we can I did oracles already. Oh, where's my I want to get the Scorpio cards out, give y'all some positive messages. What I said, this Gemini, this King of Swords, he's a whatchamacallit. He's a fool. I said he's a whatchamacallit. That's what he looked like, a damn whatchamacallit. And the world sees how foolish these people were when it came down to doing this. And they on the news and every damn thing. There's a King of Wands here that was chasing lizard lots and shit. Me and Buddy gonna get up on out of here and start our damn day. I thought I found my cards. Oh, I did. They up here in the front. Sorry if my butt was all in the camera and shit. But let me get this real quick and we can get the fuck on. Take your time. What you rushing for? Ain't no need to rush. You gonna get there. I'ma get there. I'ma get wherever I'm finna go. Where I'm finna go where Granddaddy tell me to go with. That's where I'm going. And I'ma get there. It's gonna take me a while, but as I get there, I know I'm gonna research a lot of information as I get there. I haven't bought any more cards, but I do have a lot of shit to write down on these cards. You just don't know. A lot of informational things, historical things, building. Exactly. That's what you could be doing, building. See, building, molding yourself. Some of y'all could have a sound bowl, or maybe you've been thinking about getting a sound bowl. To really build something that lasts, you need to make a plan before you roll up your sleeves or order the material. You are the zodiac sign that's the most solid and studied foundation. Leave nothing to change, especially now that you intend to build a foundation in your family. Heart is where the home is. You know where your heart belongs. It says even a Scorpio needs a warm heart and a home every now and then, a simple hug to curl up in a childhood bed. Right now you need a place of your own where you can feel safe. And that's where you could be going towards, is a home where you feel safe. Somewhere there's a home that belongs to you. And it's a place where you're supposed to feel safe. But these people did all this shit just because, and they did it to me, just because I'm spiritual. and I don't believe in your false ass religious beliefs, because y'all be so religious, but your husband cheating on you. Y'all be so damn religious, but your husband done went to jail. Um, you be so damn religious, but what? Your son is a drug dealer. Or y'all be so religious, but y'all fornicating between in the family with each other. So please make it make sense for me. Anyways, what's the next card? Give me one more. One more for Scorpio. Building and home is where the heart is. That's what you could be building. A foundation for your heart. Love conquers all. So yeah, um, your uncle, he wanted to put you in jail because um in order to bury her brother who was killed by her tyrant uncle, she defied the law. Regardless of the consequences, and was in prison, she believed that the love of her family was um, conquers all. So these people, they wanted to put you in jail. They wanted to put me in jail because your uncle killed your brother. And in order for these people to actually bury your brother, they put you in jail. Defined. I don't know what defined means. Um, it was spelled, well, I don't shuffle them. It was spelled DEIFIED or something like that. But these people, I think defining the law, meaning that you went against them because of this. At least they feel like it. This that's for the crooked people. These people, your family wanted to put you in jail because you knew that your uncle killed your brother or he poisoned him in some kind of way. And they was trying to stop you from being this spiritual teacher. But you got away from these people because you knew that they was lying in the first fucking place. You ain't finna tell these people where you going. These people were trying to set you up. And that's what other officials realized too, that these people were just trying to set you up in some kind of way. And it's because of your gifts and how gifted you are. And they didn't want to go to jail for committing these crimes. And they had people that you didn't even know not liking you. And it's like, you don't even know these people. You don't give a fuck about people that you don't fucking know. If I don't know your ass, why the fuck would I care that you don't like me? You don't like yourself. So how you don't like somebody you don't know? You never even talk to me ever a day in your damn life, but you don't like me? I'm confused. Please make it make sense for me, baby. Please make it make sense for Scorpio. Because you don't like Scorpio, okay, cool. Then stay your ass over there. Leave us the fuck alone. And stop bothering damn Scorpio. But if I don't like somebody, I ain't finna be following them around, watching them and doing all this shit. I ain't finna do none of that shit. I don't give a fuck what you do, bitch. Shit. You could be sucking eggshells through your ass. I don't give a damn what the fuck you goddamn do. But one thing about it, we don't, no, Scorpio don't give a damn about that shit. Y'all want us to care so goddamn bad because of the shit that y'all motherfuckers did to us. And then they wanted to throw you in jail because you knew that your uncle killed your brother. He poisoned him. You knew that. You knew that. And they upset because of your gifts. Because you're so gifted. We're going to put you in jail because you're gifted. Shit, even the popo, they like, shit, I don't know if I want to get into all that because now she telling about my wife and my children and me having sex with this woman. I don't know if y'all seen that goddamn video of that damn man, that police officer. He was outside of his damn truck with a goddamn prostitute thinking he was on the other side of the damn door. He wasn't on the other side of the door. Somebody got a good ass view of his ass getting his head sucked on from a prostitute. Make it make fucking sense. So who's crooked out here? And then I think I was either in Florida or something, but I had to go to the bathroom so goddamn bad, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, I was up under a pavilion. It wasn't a live video, it was just a video I posted. And I was up under a pavilion. I was sitting there creating or whatever. And it was a sheriff that was sitting over there. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad, so I just went ahead and pulled down my pants and got me a little cup and peed in that bitch because I wasn't going to make it to the toilet. And I didn't like the bathrooms. I don't like park bathrooms. Like, they be having spiders that stink nasty and all that shit. But anyways, let me tell you something. I didn't realize that there was a cop over there until I went in my trunk to find me some breeches to put on because I kind of tickled on myself. And so This goddamn police officer thought that I was finna pull up at this bathroom and go in there and change my clothes. I rolled right on past his ass. Bitches, you stupid? What you thought I was dumb? What you thought I was gonna go in there so that you can goddamn do what to me? Rape me, bitch? I mean, he literally saw me as I was leaving and then pulled off and then pulled up to the. He knew I was finna get in the car. He heard me crank it up and all that shit, and I was driving off. And he drove right up to the restroom. I ain't going in there. I don't even like bathrooms like that. Shit, I barely like the rest stop bathroom. I'll wait till I go to a gas station. Do you hear me? And then even sometimes them motherfuckers don't be all that sweet. But what I'm saying is that this motherfucker thought that he was gonna try to rape me in this damn bathroom. Cause he was watching me as I pulled down my pants and I was, peeing. Nasty perverted bitch. What you thought this was? They mad cause you gifted and you pay attention to every damn thing. Hell yeah. You know how many police officers don't roll behind me and shit? They ain't pull me over. What you pulling me over for? You want a problem? You want me to expose whoever the hell you is? The county that I was in yesterday, I mean, they was pulling people over left and fucking right. And I was fine. I was protected. Because I ain't doing nothing but door dashing. I make my little money and I get the fuck on. I don't never stay in one area too long. And now, where I'm going, me being back here in Alabama, I damn sure ain't going back in no other direction. I'm going north. I mean, north. Like, I think that's north-south or northeast or something like that. Northwest. It's one of them. Northwest, north, south, northeast. I think that the Cherokees went north, south, west, and all that. They went from the north to the south to the west to the east. When I say that they ran everything. Like Shy from the Trey said in her song What a Bummer. She said I run the south. She said I run the west, the east, the north, and the south. Let me tell you something. Baby girl is a Cherokee. You could tell by her skin complexion. That Shy from the Trey, she from North Carolina. She's a Cherokee. And you can see it in her skin. Like you could tell, I could tell. And now that she said that, that's what makes me think of that. Also, the number 4, 7, 3, and 2 could be significant for the Cherokees because those were like numbers that they would put on their graves as markers. Or like when you would see like those markers of like, this is a historical place, like the little metal sign, the copper sign that tells you what this is. Yeah. So you could be seeing the number 85, 95, 75. These are highways as well. 16, Highway 441, Highway 444, the speed limit 55, 65, 75. The trees are very significant. You see different kinds of trees. Like right now, it looks like I'm in front of tall oak trees. Not oak tree, pine cone trees. My bad, pine cone trees. I see the pine cones now. Pine cones can be significant. Also, feathers. Corn could be significant. I've been seeing a lot of places where corn stalk is starting to grow. It's not ready for it to be produced yet because, the fall is coming. So it still takes a little while for that corn to actually grow into the corn that you want it to. Corn is significant for Cherokees. They used to make it into like a juice or a liquor. They didn't believe in drinking liquor or wine. They smoked tobacco. So some of y'all could be steering away from, drinking, period, because that's just something that you need to do because of your bloodline. Jamaicans don't drink liquor or wine. They smoke weed. That's still grass, herb. Somebody's initials is SJM 332. 33 3332 can be significant. Georgia, Florida. These people really do be following me. From like Georgia, from Florida, the goddamn where I'm fucking going. When I get there, they're gonna be there. When I get to Oklahoma, they're gonna be there too. Trust and believe, they're gonna be there. South Carolina and all that shit, they all gonna be there. Cause somebody from South Carolina followed me all the way over here to Alabama. Bitch, you came from way over there for what? What are you trying to see? What you think, you gonna take me out, child? Fucking please. These people still ain't realized they ain't getting no money. You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting no money. Whatever you got in the past, that's what you got in the past, and that's it. They think they're gonna keep on goddamn doing this shit. No, you're not. But anyway, Scorpio, I love all of y'all, and it's always love, peace, and hair grease over here. And me and Buddy, we finna get our day started, because I know he's sitting over here like, bitch, it's hot, and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna see y'all either later on tonight or whenever I feel the urge to give y'all another reading. And you know it's always gonna be live. So I'm gonna see you guys in a couple of hours. And I love all y'all. See you soon.